Hey everybody, welcome to Kimmel's Irish Pub. Time for another movie review. Tonight's movie, The Speedway Murders. I've been really interested in seeing this, and I purchased it. You know, you purchase some things that's very underviewed so far. Is it? Documentary follows an unsolved burger chef murders from 1978 that claimed the lives of 4 teenagers in Speedway in Indiana. Okay, well I already bought it. Animation, crime, documentary, drama, mystery. I don't know if I didn't know it was documentary, but I don't know. It has some people. It's 8.2 on IMDb, but only 70 people. 70. I know. 70 people rated it so far, so I don't know. But Essie Randles plays Jane, so there's got to be some actresses and actors in it. So there's some people in it. Nobody that I know. That doesn't mean there's nobody that you know. So I don't know. Hour and 41 minutes. I'm now skeptical. I was really intrigued about this. Like, okay, the Speedway Murders, 1978. I don't know how it came on my list, so I purchased it. $4.99 on Amazon. But I hope it's not a documentary. Maybe it's a mockumentary. I don't know what it is. I don't know. We're all intrigued. You're watching. You don't know what's up. And maybe you do. You've seen it and you know what it is all about. And maybe you know what I'm getting into. But anyway, enough said. I'm going to do it. It's a Thursday night. Like I said, hour and 42 minutes. So I'm waiting for the weekend. There's some big movies out that I haven't seen yet that are longer than 2 hours. I'm holding off. This is the last one, and then I'll get into the big ones. But let's see. I'll let you know if it's worth it. I just spent $5 on it, so stick around. I'll let you know. Hey everybody, we're at the credits of The Speedway Murders, and quick update, it is a documentary, right? So I already, threw down the money. I'm going to watch it anyway. Not what I was hoping for. I was really hoping for a movie, but this is a captivating documentary, and sometimes I catch some of those. Normally, for a documentary, I like to watch them on the plane when I travel or something like that. I don't necessarily like to do movie reviews about them, but here we are. So be it. But it was fantastic. What they did was slightly different than you see. I mean, I guess you kind of see this nowadays with Netflix and stuff like that. And which kind of confused me was they had actors in it, but they had the actors of the 4 people who were basically murdered, the 4 people who were the Speedway Murders. And so they have these actors. They kind of started off, but they don't reenact anything. It's just them kind of hanging out at the Burger Chef, is what it's called, and just talking about it, like going through, just little bits and pieces there to add a little bit more je ne sais quoi to a documentary instead of just interviewing people and doing that kind of thing. So I like that. I like that aspect. I think that's the way they should all be told. And I know, again, like watching other documentaries, I guess that's kind of there. I just don't watch them that much. I enjoyed this one more than old-time documentaries. So there you go. All right. So and you start off real quick by just like saying this is what happens, and how people messed up in the whole investigation, and that then they go through all the theories that they have about this, and then try and lead you down a path, which was great. Like I'm bought in, and it's like as soon as I'm watching it, I'm like, yes, all right. I'm just looking at a couple of things now. Sorry, I'm watching the credits because it's still confusing. They have a bunch of theories, and for the most part, I was able to follow them until they got to the one that they believe, right? I think the one that they want to leave you with. And so now I'm rewinding it and saying, well, isn't that this and isn't it that? So just it's small, not a spoiler alert. The one girl who was murdered had a brother who, they bring up as times as who could have been a part of this, right? Somehow. Connection. But they don't dive deep enough into him. And when they get to the end and they talk about what they think happened, I thought they were referring maybe to him again. They're not. So that's one criticism I have about this documentary. Little drips and drab of her brother, but no closure on that side of it. And I might have missed it. I tried to stay focused as much as possible because they have actors playing all the other guys, or people, I should say, not just guys, all the other people who were involved. So you kind of put a face to the name, and it's like, okay, it's all connecting, but not him. Then They showed his actual picture, I assume, but they didn't dramatize his character in all of this. So which, you know, I don't know. Now like I said, they lead you down a path that, you know, it depends on what you think, but I don't know. It's crazy interesting. It is. It's like and kind of a spoiler alert. This is an unsolved mystery, right? And really, that's what they're doing, is telling. And they say that right up front. So I'm not really spoiling it for you, but you know, and it's also all public knowledge. But they point you in a direction, is what they're trying to do as a documentarists or whatever they are, as storytellers, which is great, and I like that. But like I want more now. You know what I mean? I want to know. And so they have the words at the end that give you some more information, and that's what really caused a little bit of confusion for me until I saw that. But that's it. That's if you're a fan of documentaries, mysteries, murder mysteries, and stuff like that. 1978 this happened, so not all the forensic stuff is available like it is today. So you can understand how these things can happen and people can actually get away with it. How people live with themselves after that, I don't know. Maybe they don't, you know, who knows. But this was very, very interesting. Bought in. Glad I bought it. And if you like this genre, documentaries, murder mysteries kind of things, if you're enjoying a lot of the stuff that they're throwing out on Netflix, you might really enjoy this. So check it out. I think it's well told, but that's the only piece. When you watch it, you know, and you watch it all the way through the end, and then think back about the brother and be like, what? Hold on. Maybe I missed it. I don't know. There you go. That's what I got. And in Indiana. Speedway, Indiana is where it all took place. So it just popped up there. That's what I got for you. I don't know if I was helpful at all, but you might be interested in it. So check it out. A South Australian film corporation. So you'll love it. They check it out, and they're going to make movies. So, all right. Thanks for tuning in. Hopefully I was helpful. Kimmel's Irish Pub.
Thank you.